Okay, now I see all these people are making videos about piracy, yet they haven't been in the piracy space like I have, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I'm gonna be the first person, alright? I don't know if anyone has admitted to it, but yes, I have pirated a shitload of games, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just gonna be blunt and honest. I have done things, okay? I have sailed the seven seas so many times. It's actually kind of crazy how many times I sailed the seven seas. But I am a person that used to pirate games all the way my young childhood. I do not condone piracy, but it's the only way I could actually play Super Mario 64 and plenty of other video games. So, let me get this straight. I do not condone piracy. I, myself, has pirated video games a lot of time. That's a lot of things. I see a lot of YouTubers, they always talk about piracy, but they don't do the deed, okay? They don't do the deed. Not that I'm saying they have to, but as someone who has so much experience in it, let me show you. So firstly, the visiting website is very easy. I mean, freaking hell, if you just search for this game pre-download, you'll probably get it somewhere. But always beware of the website you go on. Not always they're going to have the correct links, and also malware. Malware is a pretty big reason why it's kind of risky, but you get to find it and trust reliable links and people that actually crack the games. If you know people that actually crack the games, then look for certain names that you do know. You can trust those links. As for piracy, there's a few reasons why I did it. Firstly, I just didn't have money. I mean, look, freaking hell, my economy kind of sucks, okay? My parents didn't have much money. I didn't know what to do. Either I would go outside and touch some grass, or I would play some classic video games I wouldn't be able to experience without piracy. And that's what I did. The first time I played Doom was with piracy. I didn't have a legitimate copy of Doom until 2024. I'm serious. Until Doom 1 and 2 came out as a bundle, remastered by Night Dive Studios on Steam. That is the only way I could play Doom 1 and 2. Legitimately. And that's how I actually got the WADs in 2024. Because Doom, I bet there's probably a million people that probably pirated Doom but didn't know that they actually did, because they downloaded the WAD files. By the way, if you download a Doom WAD file, you freaking pirated the game, you dumbass, okay? Because I swear there's some people that download the WAD file thinking, alright, I just need this so I can play the mod. You freaking just pirated the game, you freaking piece of shit. Nothing against you, okay? I know what it's like. Secondly, whenever I do pirate a game, eventually I always buy it in the future, when I have the money, of course. Take Castle Crashers, for instance. I love Castle Crashers. I freaking love that shit, okay? I played it on the Xbox 360, but it was the demo. I played it on my other PC, but I couldn't actually get the legit version. After I got the legit version on PC, it's freaking fun. And the Painter Boss DLC is coming out. Now, if I had money, I would technically get the DLC, but no. So yeah, that's my second reason, and I always tend to buy video games after I sailed the seven seas. It's just something I always want to do. I want to support the developers when I can, so when I get the money, I will definitely buy it if I'm interested in it. Thirdly, one of the greatest things about piracy that people don't really talk about is testing video games. A lot of people will say, you can just refund it, you can refund it after you buy them. Cut that shit out. Sometimes you just want to get a game, you want to play it, and see if it interests you. And sometimes, when I sail the seven seas for a game, and I play the game, sometimes it's just not in my interest. But take a game for Crow Country. Crow Country, I thought it was going to be like a boring horror game, but it actually got me hooked. I still have the unlegitimate copy of Crow Country on my computer, but I have not touched it. After I played it and I found out how good it was, I have not touched the game at all. I'm waiting to be able to afford the game and actually buy it on Steam so I can actually get the achievements and actually play the whole game. Because I feel if you enjoy a game, you can either play the whole game, but you will never get achievements in the end. Personally, I do care about my lovely achievements and playtime hours, ladies and gentlemen, so I want people to see that I actually played the game, instead of me like, oh, you haven't played that game before, I don't see it in Steam library. Shit. Not that anyone cares anyways, but I would at least like to have evidence that I actually played the game, because if you play it and it's not on Steam, it kind of stinks, doesn't it? So you get the idea. My last reason is sometimes there's a shitty game that comes out, take for instance Starfield, right? I didn't know if it was going to run on my computer, I can't really get a benchmark or something like that. So what I did, I downloaded Starfield in a different way. Turns out I couldn't run on my computer and I deleted it. That's how easy it was. Nowadays, I can run it on my computer like I did before, but then I had the legitimate copy of Starfield on Game Pass because I could actually afford Game Pass by that time. What is with people saying that company is losing money? piss off. Companies aren't losing money if you pirate something. It actually gives them publicity. I'm gonna say the hard truth about piracy. If people can pirate your game and play it for longer than 2 hours, you have made a banger game. If people can pirate your game, millions of people can pirate your game, that means your game is absolutely amazing, but they can't afford it. That's the problem. Put it on sale. You see a bunch of people pirating your game and like, okay, people liking my game, you know, it's very positive on Steam. Alright, I see that. Maybe they can't afford it, you know, let's put the sale on 90% off, okay? Put the sale on 90%. I know we would lose a bit of money, but at least we can get gamers to play some more. Okay, because as of right now, I am literally still in the 7 seas eating crumb cookies and searching through barrels to find a good video game to play. Right now, I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077, a legitimate copy. So, you know, I'm not sailing that much. Look, if I find a good game and I just want to see what it is, okay. But yeah, I do not condone it at all. But I just wanted to speak from experience. I'm one who sailed the 7 seas longer, possibly longer than anyone else has.